Love this podcast? Support this show through the Acast supporter feature. It's up to you how much you give, and there's no regular commitment. Just click the link in the show description to support now.
Welcome back to the Super Chevy Brothers podcast. It's officially February, the second month, the month where everyone gets all lovey-dovey and buys roses, chocolates, and also the Black
people?
Month.
Okay. Ooh, I was worried there for a second. Very worried. That's the only thing that matters this month.
Black people?
I mean, yeah, black people. I don't really care about all that love shit. That's fine.
What about love? You don't love?
I do that 24/7. I don't need a month for it.
See, that's not how it works. That's not how it works, dog. That's not how any holiday works, actually.
Yeah.
Do.
Listen, it's lovey-dovey day or whatever. That's fine.
Month. It's a day.
Yeah. Out of it. Mm-hmm. Listen, all I'm saying is, if this is the one time you take your girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever on a date, I'm glad for you. I'm really happy for you. I hope it goes well.
I think, brother, I think you're out of touch, homie. You think this is the only time people take their peoples out? No, man. But it's I mean, think about it. Okay, pick a random holiday.
St. Patrick's Day. You can get drunk any day of the year.
No. Yes. But what's the point of the holiday? It's to get drunk together. It's to get drunk at the same time.
You can get drunk together. You can get drunk together on a different day.
No, not with the world, brother. It's with the world. It's the same with Christmas.
Listen. Who wants to celebrate with the world right now? All right. There's people online arguing about if Jeffrey Epstein was actually a pedophile or if he was too Jewish. The president,
or not Jewish enough.
Or not Jewish enough. The president is dying right in front of our eyes and has been for like at least 6 months. Nicki Minaj is grifting because her husband's a pedophile. Fable's back and it doesn't.
Well, you think the world?
Things going on.
It's funny to me. It's funny to me. You go like Jeffrey Epstein, this like big news story. Okay, president of the United States, most powerful corrupt man in the world. Okay,
we don't want me to talk about Gaza. You don't want me to talk about Gaza. Listen, shit's wrong, okay? Kanye West is apologizing. That's how you know shit is bad. He knows something.
Yeah, that's crazy. When Kanye put that thing out, I read that. I'm like, man, he really had somebody. He really had somebody look at this and make sure it came out right.
The first place I go is the the Wall Street Journal. As we all know, every black person reads that paper. My favorite part about that is afterwards he did an interview where somebody said, hey, so for people who don't know, Kanye apologized for like everything. I can't go down the list of things he's done, but he put a page ad out in the Wall Street Journal. And then when asked about it, somebody was like, well, I mean, you have an album coming out soon. Are you sure you're not trying to promote your album? And I'm not going to lie, he kind of had a great response. He said, well, I was the most streamed artist on Spotify last year. My album Graduation was the most streamed hip hop album last year. I don't think I really need to ask people to listen to me. That's not really why I did it. So his PR people have been doing an excellent job retraining him as he realized that he burned every bridge that existed for him. But also, like, kind of his point, I mean, he didn't really stop making money in between all this. A lot of people said they didn't like him, but a lot of y'all kept listening to his shit. So, somebody's lying. But anyway, between people bombing each other, I'm sure something's happening in Japan. I don't know. Minneapolis, they're just gonna kill a white person every week. I feel like they're just trying to like reach that record now. So, I don't really want to celebrate with anybody except the people I know. I don't really care about the rest of y'all out there. Y'all are demonic.
Oh my God, Doug. Like, okay, I think you might need to go to
the people listening to the show are pretty awesome.
I think you need to go to therapy, brother. I think you need to go to therapy.
Oh, I'm in therapy. I am in therapy. I have all this shit together. This is all
your
together.
therapist might need to go to therapy.
I'm cognizant. I'm fully aware of what I'm saying. There's no,
how many
nothing happening.
How many manifestos have you written?
About 3.
All right, you might need to change therapists, brother.
Have you seen that? I'm gonna ignore you. Have you seen that? What movie is that? Fuck. Sorry, I was gonna ask you about a different movie, and then I just had this Markiplier movie come up in front of my face that people
Iron Lung.
I've been seeing ads about it for like 6 months. Oh, the Melania movie. Yeah, the Melania movie and the Markiplier movie came out this weekend. Which do you think had more watchers?
Clearly Iron Lung. I mean, I haven't seen that movie, but it's cool. The guy has made a movie based on a game he really likes. I don't know how well it's doing. I know it's like a limited release, so
I don't even know what is it. Do you know what it's about at all?
The game Iron Lung. You don't know the game Iron Lung?
Duh, nigga. What is it about?
Okay, so Iron Lung is kind of like it's one of those I wouldn't say it's a walking simulator because you don't do that much walking, but it's one of those horror games where you're a person who you kind of fit the story together by stuff happening and stuff you read, but you've been put in a submarine and dropped into I guess you're like in an iron lung or something, but you're dropped into this big ocean of blood, and you have tasks you have to complete, but you also have to keep your vessel from exploding and killing you, and things outside from killing you, and you're basically a prisoner, and your freedom is to be dropped into the ocean, do these research experiments, and it's like you're in this small cabin of this ship. I mean, it's a real small ship, and you have to navigate it by listening to the monsters and stuff outside or whatever, or following little maps. You can't see outside. The only way to see is to walk up to like a camera and look through it, and it only looks on a certain side of the ship, so you have to use that to navigate. And it's a game. It's a horror game, and I guess he really liked it and decided to make a movie about it.
Hey, well, good for him. Apparently, it's doing great in the theaters, so that's awesome. Yeah, I don't think anybody's watching that Melania movie. I was joking about that. I don't think.
I was trying to see where it is here. It's actually
talk about.
This movie's playing in the hood, homie. It's at Cedar Hill. It's in Lancaster. It's in March.
Iron Lung?
Yeah,
which
man.
one? Iron Lung or Melania?
Iron Lung, not Melania. Melania's everywhere, baby.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's cool. Well, I mean, it seemed like it got a wide release. It didn't seem like it was like a limited like thing. So I don't know. I might see it if it's actually good. That Markiplier dude, I never really felt any type of way about him. He just seemed to be out there doing his thing. So, and he wasn't calling people the N-word like PewDiePie and shit. So shout out to him. Hopefully,
he's half Korean, and Koreans are on the up right now. So,
bro, did you know it took me that's how much I didn't pay attention to this dude. It took me like a year ago I figured that out. I just don't pay attention to him. But yeah, he's definitely Korean. Just never paid any attention. Never paid the dude any mind. I've literally had his videos on in the background before. Just don't pay him any mind.
But Melania, I saw it was pretty bad. They're showing a lot of the. That? No. I mean the reception. Okay. Or not reception, the anticipation for the movie is pretty bad, and as in no one's going to watch it. The thing for me is, okay, I get it. It's a documentary movie. I don't know who is interested in Melania as a person, or a businesswoman she calls herself, or any of that.
Yeah, it just seems like propaganda.
She probably has the most interesting husband as president, but she's probably the least interesting first lady of all time ever.
I think she's the least interesting first lady ever.
I mean, even if you go back to W. Bush's wife, what was her name? Barbara? What was that Bush? I always forget the Bush woman's.
Barbara, yeah.
I mean, she was as vanilla plain as you could get, but Milani is even kind of less interesting than that.
Listen, man, all I gotta say is, who did they say directed this? Brett Ratner. She got the nigga who made Rush Hour to direct. No, okay. See, now the Rush Hour thing is, now the plot's gotten too thick, because you know what happened with Rush Hour, right? How Trump asked them personally to make Rush Hour 4, right? I didn't know the same dude was directing his wife's movie. He's just doing shit. He's doing side missions for no reason. He's doing dumb shit. Brett Ratner, yeah. Guy who literally directed. He is literally only known for Rush Hour, and did he do? Wow, he directed Red Dragon. What is he? Why is he doing that? Anyway, interesting paths that are being crossed right now. Did you play anything though? I understand that our democracy is under attack. Listen, like I said, I'm watching them shoot white people on TV. A lot's going wrong.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Anything, though?
They just shooting white people. It's crazy. And then one white person got fired because they said, "Can we go back to normal police brutality?" Nothing is real, bro. So that's why you play video games.
Who got fired for saying that? That's kind of funny.
Oh, I'll send it to you. Yeah, a white lady goes. Some white lady who works at a yoga studio tweeted out, or she put on Threads rather, like, "Can we go back to the regular police brutality?"
She got fired.
They said, "I don't like when we get killed." Nah, because that first one they were like, "Okay, well, she was white, she was one, but she was a lesbian. She's not one of us." And they killed the white man doctor, and they're like, "Oh shit, no."
Well, he might be a Jew, and it's okay to not like
he might be Jew.
So.
Yeah, he might be Jewish.
They try to. They keep showing these pictures, like, oh, look, see, they edited his picture to make him look less Jew.
It like, all I'm saying is what that lady said is genuinely probably what a lot of white people think. They just didn't want to say it out loud because a lot of white people are scared now. They're like, no, they're killing me. They're killing me too. No, they're not supposed to be killing me. Come on, that was for George Floyd. You gotta stop at one thought at a time, because you be running on and on. I'm trying to get the show going, dog. I'm trying to get the show going, nigga. I asked you about a video game like 10 minutes ago, and you said, "I know." And then you had two thoughts, and it just kept going, dog. You're saying, "Hey, what you think?" You got me started. You got me started. Yeah, I gotta go delete all that horrible stuff you said about. I know. Now I gotta remind people. Yeah, check this out. All right, I played more Onimusha. Ghost of Yote. It's a good game. The combat's just way better, than the last game. And it's harder. But it's fun. I killed one of the six. Well, at the beginning you kill one of the six. And then I killed another one. Oh, you're further than me then. Which is good. I like from what I can tell so far, each one of the six is kind of like their own. There's like the overarching gotta kill the six, right? But it seems like they're all kind of their own story. It's like its own season of a thing you're doing. So you go to an area and do a lot of stuff here, go to another area. I kind of like how the game, because in the last game it was very linear in that you do the first island and you unlock the second one, and then you're doing stuff on that island and you unlock the third one, and you go do stuff on that island. And this one is more like, well, you can go over there and you can kill the Oni, and then you can go over there and you can kill the fox, or you can go over here and go after the brother, and you can just kind of do whatever you want, and it's cool. It's a good game. I turned Neo on last night, and then I got a real bad stomach ache, so I went to sleep. So I didn't get to play the Neo demo. Probably play that today. You can play that. I'd be playing it now if I went today. Doing this, so I might turn it on right now during the show. My bad. Don't do that. I need to play the Neo demo. That is on my list, because I think I told you about how it went for me last time. I started the Neo demo, got through the tutorial, got to the first area, got some stuff, accidentally fell too far and lost all my shit. Went to go back to it. A cat jumped on my lap, moved the stick the wrong way, fell off the same cliff, lost all my shit, lost interest immediately. So I'm gonna give it another shot this time. It should be good. It should be. Game is out. I also played Yote. It's out next week.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Neo 2, Neo 3.
Bro, I heard that. Well, apparently you don't have to buy it immediately because apparently that demo is like fucking 10 hours long. So
Yeah,
I will be playing
apparently
the demo
is pretty lengthy, and playing the demo, once you complete it, you can just carry your save over to the real game.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. But
it's like a true blue demo, February 6th. So yeah, it's out next week.
Okay, out on Friday. Yeah, so I played some Yote too. I'm not quite as far as you. I got to a big plot point. I don't know which person you're going after, but I'm going after somebody else. That is one thing I do like about this one. You do get to kind of choose where you go. It's not like because like Shavar said, Tsushima is a lot more linear. Like you just go from one place to the next. So, been enjoying that. Really enjoying the sword play. Just exploring in that game feels so much better than exploring in other games. Like for instance, I played Cyberpunk recently. I really need to finish that game. It's a great game. It's just it's so big. There's just so much shit in it. Like Cyberpunk just has a lot of stuff, right? And I need to just go in and beat it. But Tsushima, I don't have that problem. I love exploring in that game. I'll play that game forever. But yeah, I played some Tsushima. I also played some QXKO. Finally Yote. Cracked that. Sorry, I played Yote. I played Ghost of Yote. I also cracked open 2XKO. Still solid. Have not gotten to play the new characters. I haven't unlocked it yet, but I have been trying Vi. Vi's cool, brawler character. She has electrics, like Kazuya, which is pretty cool. So yeah, everything is actually looking really solid with that game. They're gonna have another new character soon. They just released, I think, Caitlyn the Sniper or whatever. I don't know shit about League, so I don't know anything about these characters. She looks cool. I'm gonna try to go back and play that some more. I haven't really had a ton of times for fighting games, so I'm trying to get back into those more. As the Alex trailer came out this week. We can talk about that as well. I forgot to add that to the list. We can talk about the Alex trailer. But I'm trying to get back into Street Fighter again. I'm trying to get back into 2XKO because I really like these games. And 2XKO was a blast. So besides that, though, I am still working my way through Hades. I am on the surface tower, the surface route. I mean, hard as shit. I'm probably just going to have to chip away at it until I start beating it. It's just really fucking hard. And then I also started playing Stardew Valley again. I restarted it after trying to play it a few years ago. Or like maybe not even a few years ago, like 4 years ago. Trying to start it because I was listening to Castle Super Beast, and I think what's his name, Pat started playing it, and I was like, oh, I own that game already. Let me give it a shot. Still fun. I actually remember how the game works now because I didn't before, because that was like really annoying. I genuinely did not remember how to play the fucking game because I loaded up my old save and didn't know what I was doing. But I'm in the mines now. I'm flirting with all the townspeople, et cetera, et cetera. It's fun. It's a game where you turn it on. It's kind of like Animal Crossing, except unlike Animal Crossing, you don't have to wait. You can just keep playing the game. You can go through the days. You can do your farming. You can build stuff. You can have animals. I got a dog the other day. It's cool. It's very fun. If you haven't played Stardew Valley before, I highly recommend it. If you're one of those freaks that wants to like maximize your time with the game, get it on PC and mod it. I'm not doing that. I'm playing it on Switch too. Because I don't think I am that invested. I have it on my PC. I'm just not that invested to do all the mod stuff. But it's really cheap. It's an old game. For people who don't know, Stardew Valley came out in like 2018. It's not a new game by any means. It's pretty old at this point. The creator, Concerned Ape, he actually is making a new game that is basically Stardew Valley 2, but it's about like running like a chocolate factory. And he's been working on it for a while, even with all the new Stardew Valley stuff. Because Stardew Valley got an update like a couple weeks ago. But yeah, he's still doing that. And he had to put an update out this week that's like, yeah, I'm still working on the game. Leave me alone. Because it's like one of those like 1 or 2 person team types things. Like it's really not that many people working on it. But yeah, really, really solid game. Definitely understand why it's really popular. It definitely seems like a time sink. So I'll go back to it, but I'm going to try not to get addicted to it. Also played Sonic Generations some more. Still solid. Still a good Sonic game. It has the best Sonic level in it. City Escape is in there. It's like almost a 1-to-1 recreation. No notes. Perfect. And yeah, I think that's all that I played this week, if I'm not mistaken. I think because I know I played a lot of Stardew. I know I played a lot of I played a lot of Stardew, played some Tsushima, Haven't played a ton besides that.
Yote.
Me and my wife were playing Cook Serve Delicious. Have I told you about Cook Serve Delicious? Yeah, it is Yote. Sorry, but have I told you about Cook Serve Delicious? Have we talked about
Cooks. You mentioned it the other day, and then when I asked you about it, you guys laughed or something. So I don't know. I'm sure it's fine.
Cook Serve Delicious. Cook Serve Delicious is a cooking game. You run a restaurant. You're trying to like work your way up in the ranks from like 0 star to 5 star. I have we have a 1-star restaurant. We haven't played in a few weeks, but you add items to your menu that people might like, but then they'll have all these different dislikes they might like. Like maybe too much greasy food. It might be a snack food so people don't want to tip or whatever. But you're basically trying to like amass points and mass money so that you can like upgrade your restaurant. Make sure that food, garbage, stuff like that gets taken out faster. Make sure that your food is more upgraded. Like it's literally like Cooking Mama / like I would say like Overcooked or something, but it's like very like basic, right? The co-op mode is one of you picks the orders for the other one to make, or like the chore for the other one to do. So like one of us uses the picker and the other one does it. And me and Haley, what we like to do is halfway through the shift, we'll switch, right? Great game, very cheap as well. They usually saw all 3 of them together. I have not even played the second and third one. I've only played the first one because it's got that much content. But yeah, really liking that. It's a good co-op game. So there is that. But
Right.
that's what I did so far with games this week. Yeah. Some good
Okay.
stuff.
Well, let's talk about new stuff, what we call the news. Did you see that Crimson Desert stuff? I'm telling you, this is either going to be the best game of all time or like the biggest scam of all time. I don't understand this game.
I think based on how a lot of these things have gone recently, because yes, you're right. I watched a lot of the Crimson Desert stuff. I think that it's probably going to be
Crimson Desert is a game that was shown as a trailer at some Game Awards show or something, probably about a year ago or so, maybe a little longer ago. It's one of those things, they show you a thing, it looks real cool, but it might not even come out. B, there's so little information about it, like what can you really say? And C, it's a studio. Who's the studio that even does Crimson Desert? I don't know. There you go. No one. It's not like one of the big. It's by Pearl Abyss.
That's what I was going to tell you. This looks like a Dragon's Crown like ripoff.
Kind of, but
like some of the animations look like it's jacked from Dragon's Crown, in my opinion.
Yeah, sure. But it looks like a very ambitious game when they started showing it off in the last few months. And I felt like everyone kind of wrote it off as it's just going to be a super ambitious game that isn't what it lives up to. But the closer we get, they keep showing us more and more and more of this game. And they show gameplay, and they show like little trailers and how the gameplay works. And the other, like in the last couple of weeks, they're coming out with more content all the time. So they put out a new like gameplay overview, so you know how dungeons work, and you know how traveling works, and you know how combat works. And then they put out a character overview. Apparently you can choose 3 characters now instead of the 2 we originally or 1 we originally thought we had. So I don't know, I still feel like this game is too much of a, to me, what it is, they haven't put as much advertising behind it for me to believe like, oh yeah, this is it. Or maybe they're just going through a different route, because the only time you hear about this game is on like YouTube, or like that's most of the advertising is from other people having played it, or them putting out videos on YouTube or something, you know?
It looks cool, but like I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing in it. I don't know.
Did you watch the gameplay overview? It tells you.
Yeah, I've been watching it since you told me. It looks cool. Like it looks really cool, but like a lot of things can look cool these days, you know. Like I'm not sure how I feel about this. If it comes out and it's actually good, I'm not gonna say like, you know,
it looks
bullshit,
more than cool.
Like,
it looks like if the game is what they say it is gonna be like one of the best games of all time. If you can do all these things and do all this stuff and it looks all this way, and it's gonna be one of the best RPG games of ever made. That's what they're showing you. Like, you can do this and this, and these things do this, and every item has a purpose, and you can ride a dragon across it, and you can swim, and you can, like, that's a lot to be promising in a game, and you know, it looked this good, and it's not like some, you know, there's usually compromises here and there, but we'll see. I mean, it's coming out in March. We're not too far from that.
I think it'll be a too good to be true, but it's pretty good type of thing. I'm sure the game will be like good. I like that's just a Hail Mary. I'm sure it'll be decent, but it's not gonna be like, you know, all that.
It's not gonna be High Guard. Which
Jesus fucking bruh. I haven't played it yet. I should play it because it's free. So maybe I'll come back next week and tell you all about it. But what is this? Why did they make this? Why did they make Apex
I don't think
Siege
anything
of the Legends of League? What is this? Why did they do this?
I think the worst thing they did was, after it was shown at the Game Awards, people were really upset because it wasn't something with a sequel number after it. It wasn't from a big publisher that they knew, and after it was shown at the Game Awards, they didn't say anything else. And so you know how the mill goes. Like, okay, they wasted our time at the Game Awards. This is one of the worst things. Everyone wants to be the next Concord, right? The next, like, everybody wants the next thing to be worse than the last thing. So it's like, this is the next worst game of all time. And it's like, it's coming out in a month. And a month gets here, and with no advertising really, or no explanation of gameplay, it comes out, and people were expecting this to be like one of the worst things of all time. It turns out the game is fine.
It's fine.
It probably has some gameplay issues as far as like there's some performance issues for some people. People don't. So basically, what the game is, it's a tower. It's a siege game, like where one team attacks the other team's base, okay? And instead of it being a top-down, which those usually are, it's first person, and it's 3v3 on a very large map. And there are different rounds where some rounds you gather supplies and rebuild, and some rounds you get weapons, and some rounds you just all out attack. From what I've heard people say, the game's not bad, but there are some things that probably could make it more fun with how it plays. We'll see. I just think they handled the game coming out pretty badly. After they showed it at the Game Awards, they should have done gameplay.
I think this whole
test, I don't know. This whole just feels.
The whole rollout is kind of botched because, like you said, I feel like it was a very bold choice to end the Game Awards with this. Listen, people are you gotta play the gamers, right? What do they expect at the end of the Game Awards? They either expect a big new IP from somebody they already know about, or a big game from somebody they already know about, or a sequel to something they already know about, right? Like, we got that one Naughty Dog game was also like one of like the last trailers they showed one year, right? It hasn't come out. It's like, I forgot what it's called, but it's the new Naughty Dog IP, right? Or you have, OD, stuff like that. If people were more excited about OD, and we still don't even know what the fuck that is, right? So I feel like this game got boned by that. I think that that was a very interesting choice to put this at the end of the thing, because here's the thing, right? I'm looking at this game right now. I've heard people talk about it. So many people already talk about it. I'm like, okay, he's being a sour puss, but like, it is just like another one of these games. But my thing is that like the space is so clouded right now. It's like, okay, I'm willing to accept this game, but like, is it going to stick around? Is this going to be another game that's going to just cease to exist by like 2027 or 2028? Like, is it just going to be something that just goes away because, well, Apex is too popular, or Marvel Rivals is too popular, and Overwatch are too popular? We can't get enough of the player base, right? That's my only worry about this, is that it's just another one of those. And what didn't help it is that there was no lead up. There was no like beta for people to try before it came out, so people knew what they were getting into. It was just a botched marketing, barely saying anything about what it is, and just going, well, hey, Jeff Keighley put it at the end of the Game Awards. You know it's going to be good. That's not a good marketing strategy for something people don't know about. Gamers are very cynical. They, like you said, people thought this was going to be the worst thing in the world. I didn't understand that. People just were like, this is going to be fucking terrible, because gamers are cynical. And like you said, it's just okay. Like, it's got, you know, the slidey glidey, you know, almost Apex gameplay. It's got some Counter-Strike elements in there because you're planting bombs and shit like that. It's got some capture the flag. Like, it's got a lot of cool stuff in it. But I feel like if it doesn't keep the player base and also isn't good at grabbing a player base, like, we very well would just be losing a game that's just like pretty good, right? Or like decent. So I don't know. I think that it's like modern gaming woes as far as like, you need to learn how to market shit better, especially something like this, where this is supposed to be like a games as a service thing, something that updates a lot over time. They're supposed to sell skins. This is supposed to be characters you're supposed to be attached to, like Apex, where people have their favorites, and they didn't do any of that. So I don't know. I hope that, listen, I don't ever wish a developer's game to die or whatever. I hope this game does see success, but like, I feel like they just really were weird about it the entire time. And now, I mean, a game is probably just okay. A lot of gamers who don't play anything and just listen to people, or hearing people talk about this and go, oh, I heard the game's trash, because nobody actually, it's free and you can go play it yourself, but people would rather just listen to somebody else say it's trash. So
yeah, I think that's part of what kind of, like, when you're going into space that's that tough to get into, not that it's tough to get into, but it's tough to make a cut into, just because, you know, when Apex came out and Overwatch is out, like, people, these games are oriented for PC players. They just absolutely are. The way they're set up, the way they're oriented for people who sit at their PC for 3-4 hours and play these games. Finding a way into that rotation of whatever they're playing is really hard, because people want to play where their friends are playing.
Yep.
And people want to play whatever they say about Overwatch or whatever. You know, people hate Overwatch now. But people, they don't stop playing it.
Yeah, listen, as much as I don't like Overwatch anymore, that game still has a gigantic fan base. That game has a lot of people playing it. Right now, even just on Steam, right? And that's not even like a Steam-based game. There's 36,000 people on. Like, it's a very popular game. And if you look at the player counts from like, listen, you can say, oh, that's a fraction of what it used to be. That's still more than most games, right? So like, this game could be one of those. It could be something that finds its audience, like an Apex, like a PUBG, whatever, right? I feel like I heard somebody say the other day, be like, oh, the only two battle royales people play are PUBG and Fortnite. That's not true. These games have a lot of different, you know, variations that people play. So I don't know. I wish them luck. I just think that they botched this, how they approached this volatile ass community. So,
yeah, it's just bad. Yeah, bad doings. Bad doings they had.
Yeah.
Round 2. Fight.
I don't know if we did a 1, but
we didn't do a 1, but that was one.
That's okay. Okay. So Kumbaya, Dragon Ball.
Yeah. So Dragon Ball is going to be here forever, as we all know.
Okay.
So
but I keep seeing headlines like that. We knew this. We've known this for 30 years. This is not anything new, okay? This whole Dragon
Ball. No, well, okay, Shavar, listen to the context, though. Listen to the context. Homeboy did die, like, not that long ago. Toriyama. So maybe some people did think that maybe they were going to start trailing stuff off. But the truth is they have a lot of his work that they can work off of, right? So there's a lot of Dragon Ball news.
Here's the thing.
This
if
past
you
week.
thought, as a person, that the creator of something dying off meant there would be less of it in the year of our Lord 2026, you are not a very up to date
I'm not getting
person.
no more Juice World music. I don't know what you're talking about, but
that's different because here's a that you talking
AI.
about talking about Tupac or whatever. That does require that person's voice. Okay, that's music's one thing. When you're talking about like anime or TV show or anything like this giant IP like Dragon Ball, Bandai Namco Toei is like rubbing their greasy hands together like, oh, finally we got this Negro out the way. Now we can just make whatever we want. We don't have to wait for him to finish. We just make it.
Right. So back to what I was trying to say.
Get more Dragon Ball stuff than ever.
So Dragon Ball had a bunch of news this come out this week. A lot of different stuff. There's going to be another super series, the Galactic Patrol, following Daima, because people, if you didn't catch on, like Super has been going. Daima was just Super Part 2. This is like Super Part 3, whatever.
No, Daima is completely separate thing from Super.
Why is it called Dragon Ball Super Daima then?
Because they made it after the original Super and decided to make it as something that happened between the things, but it's not. It's this is a sequel to the original Super.
This is fucking stupid. Anyway, that's fucking dumb. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Don't put Super in front of it if that's the case. And no, it's canon. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Dragon Ball's back. In like new series happening.
All right.
There's a new Dragon Ball series. There's also a new game. Age 1000, and we don't know what the fuck it is because this trailer shows us nothing. We just get a new character that Akira Toriyama created before he died. Then I'm sure that they finished off, and he's in this game where he beats a bunch of dudes up, and Goku shows up at the end. No actual gameplay. We have no idea what it is.
Horrible trailer.
That's something. And yeah, terrible trailer. And then there's also DLC, I think, for Sparking Zero, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's like Evil Piccolo. Who is it? Or like King Piccolo or some shit like that.
Horrible DLC,
bro. Even Google don't know what I'm talking about, bro. Okay. Oh my God. Why is nobody listing the characters? I don't want to watch the trailer, bro. I don't want to watch the trailer. I'm not doing this with y'all, bro. Just list the shit out. We have Super 17 is here. Yeah, evil, like Demon King Piccolo, like, you know, the mean one from, you know, Dragon Ball original. We have Bardock, Super Saiyan Bardock, new stages, all that stuff. I think people are still playing this game. I have not touched it. I don't really have any interest in touching it. I feel like it's the same game they released like 20 years ago. So
it is.
Shout out to people who enjoy that. But all I gotta say about Dragon Ball is, listen, they're just gonna keep throwing shit at the wall. This Age 1000 game pisses me off because it's not telling us what it is at all. I don't even know what they want me to do with this. They said it's coming out next year.
That Sparking Zero is, but they just changed the name. What's it called?
Budokai Tenkaichi.
No. What it actually is, because it's not. I mean, what did Budokai Tenkaichi turn into?
I don't know. That was my answer. Nigga, I don't know. That was my answer.
What did Budokai Tenkaichi turn into?
I have no idea. I can't tell you. I just remember it being Budokai Tenkaichi.
Thanks for trying,
I have no idea what it turned into.
All right, hold on. You're gonna have to wait then.
There were some games after that, but they were all in that vein, and I refer to all of those as Tenkaichi. I don't know what else they were called. I think they were all called different shit. That's why I didn't say anything. We had
Xenoverse. This is one thing. Xenoverse.
No. Xenoverse is not the same thing as Sparking Zero. Those are two different types of games, Shavar.
What's different about them?
Xenoverse is a single-player adventure game that's like an RPG that it does not control like Sparking Zero. Sparking Zero is a fighting game. They're two different games. Not. If that's the case, then Kakarot is the same game then. Like what?
Xenoverse is not a single player. Xenoverse is a multiplayer. It's
like a multiplayer. Point is, it's not the same shit, Shavar.
It is.
That's what you think Sparking Zero is?
No,
that's not what Sparking Zero is. Sparking Zero is like Tenkaichi. What are you talking about?
Okay. Explain to me. Okay, just real quick. What is Sparking Zero? How does gameplay work?
Sparking Zero is a game where you can plug two controllers into a console and then fight each other. Xenoverse is a single player game where you have to go online and play with other people because it's like a light MMO. I don't know what else to tell you. They're two different games. Like there's not an argument here. They are just, those communities would even tell you that they're two different games. There are people still playing Xenoverse that won't touch Sparking Zero. Like okay, they're not. If that was the case, Shavar, everybody from Xenoverse would be playing Sparking Zero. They're not doing that.
Okay, hold on. Besides
the semantics talk. Okay.
It's not semantics. Besides plugging in a controller versus not plugging in a controller, what's different between the gameplay? It's the same game.
I mean, I'm looking at their control schemes. It's completely different control schemes, completely different games. You're fighting multiple people in one of these games. Shavar, okay, I'm going to tell you already because the game company themselves segments the games out like this. They have 3 different philosophies. They have the Xenoverse stuff, which is its own thing. Like you said, you can go look them up talking about this.
I know they
Xenoverse,
have different names under them, but
a single player game that you can go online and play with other people. Then they have the Budokai games, which Sparking Zero is an extension of all of those things. Then we have Kakarot, which is a new thing they're trying to do. They're trying to expand on that too. They're probably going to do Kakarot 2, where that is a fully single player experience that you were supposed to do. It's like an adventure.
I know
game.
what.
So we can go back and forth all day, and you can talk to yourself in a second. I have nothing else to say after this. They are sure. What you were talking about is a Tenkaichi game, which is not Xenoverse. If that was the case, I would have been really into Xenoverse. That's not what Xenoverse is, okay? This is like a Tenkaichi game. They advertised it like that. They literally were like, remember these old games like this one when they didn't mention Xenoverse? Well, we're talking about this game. So no, I'm not going to sit here and agree with you that those are the same game because they are not. Do they look similar? Do they have similar things that they do? Yes. Do they have completely different control schemes? Absolutely. Do they have different teams working on them? Absolutely. Do people go to them for different things? Absolutely. So you're not going to convince me that these are 2 different games that are the same thing. Is that clear? Is that okay? Or are you going to do some more explanation bullshit? Did you die? What's going on? Hello? Call you then, since I guess your thing doesn't work. Hello?
Oh,
what are you doing?
The mic working.
Well, then get it to work.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you now. That was weird. Anyway, keep what I said in and still stand by it. They're not the same type of game, and anybody who actually plays those games would tell you that they're not the same type of game.
Okay, I mean, if you say so. I mean, to me, they're the same game. It's based, but
they're not. But that's fine. Yeah,
fine, sure. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Whatever the new game is, it's just gonna be that again. Help people.
A thing that doesn't
excited.
exist. That's Sparking Zero and Tenkaichi at the same time. Yeah, for sure. That sounds good.
Those are they're the same game. Okay, they gave you now you can pick 3 or 4 characters. Okay, and they changed the controls a little bit. Okay, it's the same game. You run at each other, you fly up in the air, you mashing the buttons until you and to break a thing. That's it. They added a parry thing. Okay, great. It's the same game as before. They just change the controls.
Yeah, no, I know. And Spider-Man is the same thing as Batman, which is the same thing as every other game with that combat style. You're right. Those games are all fucking same anyway.
All right, I asked you to explain it. It's fine. Anyway,
I did, and then you just looked over it and said none of that matters. I literally did an entire thing where I explained it. Your mic went out, so you can't say I didn't explain it. I literally took the time to explain it to you, and then now you're being an obtuse asshole and acting like that's not what I did. So we can act like I didn't explain it, like I didn't literally take 30 seconds to explain exactly why they're different. We can pretend. That's cool if you want to do that, because I did do that. You ignored it, but I did it.
Okay. Anyway, don't get
Asshole.
your hopes up about that game, because they got nothing to show you, because they showed nothing, but absolutely nothing. New character that no one knows.
Sure, I didn't understand the games anyway. All right, next topic. We got hit that 3, sir. Go ahead.
Actually, going to the number.
Round 1. Fight!
Why are you hitting 1?
Because we didn't do 1.
Are you okay? Yeah, you did. We did 1 already. We didn't play the sound. It's too late. Play 3. Hurry up.
Oh my God.
And 3 times 1. What is it? 3! Yeah, that's a magic number.
All right. So maybe Shavar knows what this game is. The Fable is back. Being made by different people, which is what Fable always needed, was to be made by somebody else that wasn't Was it Peter Molyneux or Stephen Molyneux? Peter Molyneux, yeah.
One of them's evil, and the other one is just bad at making games.
Is it Fable? Yeah. Anyway, not being made by Peter Molyneux anymore. Thank fucking God, because he's out here doing some other impossible game or whatever. But Fable is indeed back. It's just called Fable. They're doing that weird thing again where they just start over and say it's called Fable again. But Xbox exclusive, doohickey. Probably going to be on PC too. But they showed us some gameplay. They had a cool little thing during Xbox's presentation last week. Looks to be like they're just making another Fable game, exactly what we wanted. You can buy all the property, you can have a family, you can get married, you can get divorced, you can turn people into chickens, you can throw fire. The combat looks a lot better, doesn't look as stiff as I feel like the last few games did. Only thing I didn't see in it was a dog, which kind of pissed me off. But yeah, it's the first game after the original trilogy, which I think Fable 3 came out like 10 12 years ago or something like that. Like that game is old. But yeah, we're finally getting another one, and it's made by the same people who made Forza, so that's interesting. So they're used to open world stuff, but I wouldn't say they're used to like open world RPGs. But it looks great. It looks fantastic. It has a unique art style, but it doesn't look like a fucking like travesty like Fable 2 did, for instance. Even though I adore Fable 2, I think it's one of the best games of all time, even though it's the glitchiest game of all time. You start out in a village as a kid, same thing as usual. You grow up, something tragic happens, and then you go have, your adventure where you can kind of do whatever you want. They listed a bunch of different things like, what does it mean to be a hero? How do you present yourself? How will people see you? Like if you evict somebody, you'll see them on the street later and they'll be pissed off at you. A lot of stuff from old Fable games that I feel like is just being fleshed out and is going to be made to be like better, right? So it's cool. The game's actually coming out. It'll be out fall of this year. And it looks sick. It looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I like that I think they said they have 1,000 named NPCs who you'll have individual reactions with and you'll interact with them, they'll interact with you. You can follow people from their morning to their night because everybody has their own cycles and things that they do. Really cool stuff. I miss an open world game like this where it's not just like a list of objectives, but like rather like a wide host of things you can do when you want to do it, right? It's not just like, here's 80 missions, good luck, right? So I thought this looked pretty good. I'm excited for Fable. I'm not excited to buy an Xbox. I'm not getting it on Xbox. It's probably going to be on PC. I'm not tripping. Oh, wait. It's on PlayStation. What the fuck am I talking about? I don't care anymore. Yeah, it's on PlayStation. Is this the first Fable to be on PlayStation?
If it's on PlayStation, yeah. I mean...
It's
on PlayStation?
It's not if. It is. It's on PlayStation.
Well, if it is, then yeah, I guess it will be.
Why you keep saying if? I just don't know why you keep saying if. It is. It's not if. Yeah, it's the first non-exclusive Fable. Yeah, I don't know. That kind of tells me that I think Xbox kind of thrown in the towel. I don't think they really give a shit about being having exclusives, because why is this on PS5?
Does it sell more?
That's sad. It's sad watching Xbox go out like this. They really going out like Sega, bro. Like,
here's the thing.
They got the most.
I mean, they don't have anything that's going to sell Xboxes. The StarCraft. What was it? Was it StarCraft? That wasn't. That was a thing. They
StarCraft.
What was it? Starfield?
Starfield. Yes.
Starfield. They banked a lot on that one. Right? Didn't work out. That was like this is the one to sell.
That was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, it didn't work. And then I think after that, they're like, okay, screw it. Let's just make games and sell the games. Because what is there to buy an Xbox for? I mean, I guess Gears, but you could do that on a...
Sure. Do that on a computer.
What's there to like say, oh yeah, I really want to buy an Xbox and sit down and play that one game for? They don't have that anymore. Even like the Halos not doing well, and it's just they don't have like new types of games either that people like what's an open world, what's a Yote that's on?
Nothing. They don't got shit over there. They literally have been like pissing the bed for the past like couple years. It really is only like Nintendo and Sony still doing the exclusive thing, right? The Xbox has the most expensive console with the least amount of games on it, so I think it's telling that their next big exclusive, they have already given it up. They're like, it's not an exclusive, it's going to be on PlayStation, because they have to sell copies. I mean, that's what happened with Gears of War, right? Gears of War Remastered, they weren't going to put that on just Xbox and PC. They had to put it on PlayStation. It was going to sell anything, right?
The point of exclusives is to sell the machine. Like you have to have this machine to play it. It's like the whole point of Spider-Man not being, taking however long to get on PC and not being, it's because you need to buy the machine. If there's ever Sony and FromSoft ever decide there's going to be Bloodborne 2, the whole point of it is who don't have PlayStations will go buy PlayStations to play this game. That's the whole point, That's where, they make the money off the games for sure, but Xbox is making like no money off of, because people aren't picking them up. So just spread the games wide, let everyone get them. You got to make money. That's the whole point of it. Is to make.
Yeah. So I don't know what they're doing over here, but listen, Fable's looking good. I will be.
It looks fine. I mean, we'll see. The part of the thing about good. Fable that made it unique is how the game felt and the art of the game. And I know they're doing a slightly more realistic look. It's not like wholly. It still looks like Fable. If you were telling me that's a new Fable, I'd be like,
yeah, it still looks like Fable.
It looks like Fable. But one of like the magical things of Fable, if you ever go back and play those old games, they have a real unique feel to them, like how you move. I wouldn't say it's like cartoony, but it's like this.
They have the OG Fable, the remasters on Steam. If you care that much, go play it.
And it's a very, very, at least the original, were very, very English games. Like it's like really, the humor is very English humor.
I think it still seems to be a lot of that. Yeah. It literally is British humor. I think they have cutaways like The Office, like that literally is something they've talked about putting in. I don't know. Even like looking at screenshots of like Fable Anniversary and stuff like that, I think that this is it's on the right path. It's not as cartoony looking, but it does feel like Fable.
They've got I'm pretty sure that's Richard Ayoade is the giant man. So
he's only got one black person in the UK, so.
No,
it's always him.
He's famous. He's like the guy.
They got one funny black dude over there. My bad.
That's a racist thing to say.
I just want to get my hammer in this game. That's all I want. I want my hammer so I can bop the shit out of people. I'm watching Fable 2 gameplay right now. Man, that game was sick. It looks like you're having a nightmare. That is one of the weirdest. Fable 2 is one of the weirdest looking games I've ever played and seen in my entire life. Fable 1 looks a lot more like a real game. Fable 2 is the better game, but it's also the glitchiest game.
Fable 2 kind of makes you feel like you're having like a trip. It's like if you had a dream about making a video game, that's what Fable 2 would be. It's like shapes that just don't match up. Some stuff is too sharp.
It's just shapes and
some stuff just doesn't line up.
That's a great point. It's just a bunch of fucking shapes and shit. Because I'm even looking at original Fable and Fable like Anniversary, so much more uniform looking, a lot more colors. You can kind of tell what's going on more. Fable 2 is like, it's a video game, not made for presentation. It is mechanics only. And you will understand what's going on if you play it, and only if you play it. I think I might go try to play Anniversary soon, because I'm kind of sad they didn't make 2 again. I'm kind of sad they didn't do that, but yeah, I love Fable.
Good, but they're very
3's okay.
They feel very Xbox. Like when you play those games, it is like this is Xbox.
3 was good. I just feel like they simplified it too much from 2.
Simple. Yeah, it's very simple.
It's like way simpler than 2, which I did not like that much, but it was also prettier to look at, and it didn't glitch as much. I had to restart 2 several times because I kept getting soft locked on things.
Yeah, you get soft locked in the game.
or the graphics would glitch a certain way so that your character would look ugly or like their face would be like see-through and shit. Like there were so many problems with Fable 2, but I feel like it was a deeper game than Fable 3. Fable 3 was solid though. I'm even watching gameplay right now and I'm getting like some nostalgia. Fable 3 was really good, but I like Fable 2
and
more.
Fable 2 and even Fable 3, they're full of so many glitches. It's like they were early access games. That they're just like, let them out, let them go. They're good games. If you have a chance to go play them, even like the old original ones, they're fun games if you have an Xbox laying around. This new one looks fun. It's hard to say anything about these games until they're right here at the front door.
I mean, from what they showed us, it looks like it's in the same vein as those. I think they're trying to give us some more of the freedom that they had in the first couple of games. Like you can start the family, you can get married multiple times, you can have houses everywhere, you can buy everything, you can make people homeless, you can kill a giant, and if you kill the giant, his corpse will become a landmark. Like there's all kinds of cool shit, right? So I have high hopes. So
the thing is, you either go in one or two directions with those type of things. You either go in the the Baldur's Gate way, where there are like so many different choices and possibilities and endings and all this stuff. But at the end of the day, you're kind of still locked into, it's like a trolley system kind of. Like there are tons of paths you can go down, but you're always going down the path. Or, because here's the thing, this is like old Xbox days. So you had to build games for people who wanted to play the game and get through the story and do the stuff, and then you also had to make games for maniacs and schizophrenics who just want to turn a game on and kill everything they see, or fish for 18 hours or whatever. Like games today are not made for schizos anymore, unless it's like the game is either made for a schizo or it's made for a regular person.
I'm about to say, if you're a schizo, there's plenty of games. There's a lot of games out there for you now.
But those games are made
sickos.
just for you. You know what I mean? And then there are other games made for regular people. Like,
I prefer it that way, honestly.
You have to make games.
Trying to be too much of one thing, you know.
Have to make games where you can do both if you want to be a Fable, because that's one thing with Fable. If you never want to do the story, you just want to buy all the houses and then bang all the women and have all the kids, you could do that and just crazy dude who just turns on the game for 4 hours a day and has sex with virtual women and buys virtual property. You could do that.
Well, I mean,
so I don't know if
you're also describing Grand Theft Auto Online as well.
Grand Theft Auto is also one of those types of games. Fable is very much like a Grand Theft Auto, but other games aren't. Like if you're playing like a Yote, at some point you've got to get back on rails. I mean, you could go to every town and try to kill every person, but you can't even swing your sword in some of the, like when you go to the inns or something, because you're not supposed, like this is where you're supposed to buy stuff from. You can't kill them all. Not well, we'll see. It's Fable. It looks fine.
Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?
All right. All
right.
So, Invincible got 2 new characters. Game looks fine. It looks like it's coming along. I'm not like, I'll wait till it's out.
No, people are not hype enough about this game, bro. It looks sick. It's from the people who made, what the fuck is the name of that legendary fucking fighting game series? I can't remember off the top of my fucking head. Oh my god, dog! What's the name of the game? You know the game I'm thinking about. It's the Xbox game. It's the only thing that Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct devs. Which, by the way, Killer Instinct, great game. You should play it on PC. But yeah, they got 2 new characters, 2 more Viltrumites, right? Which, I've been reading the comics. I've been waiting for the new season of the TV show or whatever, right? I do have to say the one problem this game has is not character function variety, because that's easy to fix. I think all these characters probably function a bit differently. It's the fact that a lot of them are like the same looking motherfucker, right? So we have Lucan, which I actually don't know who that is yet, and we have Anissa, who are both in the TV show and game. I'm assuming Lucan's in the TV show at some point. Or was Lucan? Did we already see Lucan in the TV show? Is he the one that came and tried to? No, yeah, I haven't seen Lucan yet. Where I am in the TV show or in the. Oh, okay, he's in the TV show, but he's not in the comic where I am yet. In the TV show, he's kind of like a jobber. He does come to he comes to the planet that Homeboy is on. when Mark gets sent there. Yeah. I'm trying not to spoil it too much, but So Thula. So he's joined though by Omni-Man, Thula, who are already people in the game, right? And I'm pretty sure there's another Viltrumite, right? So that's like 4 Viltrumites, and that's not counting Mark. And then there's also Bulletproof, who basically has the same powers as Mark. Like, it's a little hard. That's the only thing, right? Like, I think that this is a great comic. I think it's a great TV show, but like as a fighting game, like as far as like characters that look different, it's not doing a great job. But function wise, these guys look pretty sick. I mean, Thula, not Thula. Is that his name?
Thula Obligar.
I'm getting confused. Lucan has he's like a grappler, big heavy moves, lots of hard-hitting punches. Anissa seems to be a bit faster. They do have like differences between them, right? The game looks solid. I feel like I saw a lot of people shitting on it when it first came out because they're like, "Oh, it doesn't look good." I don't know what that means. They think the game looks fine. I don't know what they're expecting to look like. It looks like the TV show, pretty much, as much as it can. I don't know. It looks great. I just want to play it again. I just want to play it at this point. I haven't played it before. I said again, like I played it, but I just want to play it. I am tired of looking at it because I hear people talk about it all the time, be like, "Oh, the combos can't be long enough," and then I'll turn around and see somebody else play the game, and they're like, "I made this bajillion length combo that killed a whole character and got part of another one's health down." So it's like, okay, somebody's lying, right? Or one of y'all's bad at the game. So looking forward to it. It's gonna be on PS5, Xbox, PC, all that stuff on April 30th.
All right.
I realized they announced that like a year ago. God damn.
I've got 5 good reasons for you to shut up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ubisoft cancels Prince of Persia, Make, and 5 other things. That's fine. Prince of Persia is,
what?
Prince of Persia is
it's
a
fine.
Classic and good series of games. Most of the games in the series are good. They just don't know what to do with them because Microsoft just wants to make money. And they're delaying stuff, reorganizing. We'll see something Prince of Persia. It seems like they were ramping up to more Prince of Persia anyway. I mean,
I don't think we will.
We've had 2 releases. At some point, we will. It's going to take time.
No, we won't.
It's
dog. We just got the last Prince of Persia game we're gonna get for a minute, and it's Rogue. And I'm gonna tell you why. Ubisoft is about to go down the goddamn drain. Okay, they're about to get sold, and who knows what's gonna actually get made after that. So I don't. Mark my words. Ubisoft will be sold before June. They are hemorrhaging money. They're not making any fucking money. Half the stuff they put out recently has been a dud, including good games because they are terrible at marketing. This game is the second time they tried to remake this. They canceled the first remake. Then they said, okay, just kidding. We're going to try again. And then they're just fucking canceling it again. So, like, their excuse was that they want to focus on, and this is a quote, right? This is a dumb fucking quote. Open world adventures and games as a service native experiences supported by targeted investments, deeper specialization, and cutting edge technology, including accelerated investments behind player facing generative AI. A bunch of word salad bullshit saying that they want to make a bad Destiny instead or something like that. That's what they would rather focus on instead of making a new Prince of Persia. They're not going to make another one of these things. And if they do, it's going to be in the vein of the last couple we got. 2D things that are pretty good for what they are, but are not what people want. I love the Rogue Prince of Persia. I think it's great. I've been playing it a lot recently. It fits right up my alley. I've been meaning to play Lost Crown. I've heard that it's a fantastic Metroidvania. Not what I want from Prince of Persia, though. That's the problem. So, I think that Ubisoft has really done like damage to this brand. I think that if they can't do anything with it, they need to give it to somebody else. I am so tired of them like yanking my chain with this Prince of Persia shit because I loved Prince of Persia Sands of Time. I love the original Prince of Persia that you had to play on the computer with the arrow keys where you just fall on spikes and shit. Like, there's so much you could do with this series, and they just keep falling on their fucking face over and over. And the whole company is falling on its face over and over. So I don't think we're going to see, if we do see Prince of Persia, it'll be because somebody bought Ubisoft or somebody bought the IP. Because otherwise, why would you waste all of this time on a remake of this game that you already canceled the remake for, and then what, like less than 4 or 5 years later go, just kidding, we're going to cancel it again? Why? but you're gonna make an 8th fucking Assassin's Creed game, which sorry, that's not a Prince of Persia game. You can try to flip it any way you want to. Oh, it's a spiritual successor, blah blah blah. Nope, it's not a Prince of Persia game. So what are you gonna give me, bro? Like I don't know, man. It's just like Ubisoft is one of the worst companies in this industry, and they keep showing it by doing shit like this. Like, and they said they said they canceled 4 or 5 other games or something like that too. Why? Anyway, it just screams of Ubisoft doing shit that doesn't make any sense. They just keep doing things that mean nothing.
And they're trying to, if what you're saying is true, they're trying to stay afloat. Prices, you know what I'm saying? But they're not the only ones, you know. So over the past week, all the game companies stocks, I wouldn't say crashed, they dropped significantly in a single day after Google showed their Gemini 3. I think it's Gemini 3. And I think every single EA, Ubisoft, every single one that's publicly traded. I think even even Sony a little bit. All of them just dropped. Because tired 3D worlds and little video games with Gemini AI.
You're cutting in and out.
Not cutting in and out. You're cutting in and out.
For me, you are. I feel like I can only hear every other word. Keep talking.
Yeah,
Sorry,
what you
I just
said.
wanted to let you know. But
Yeah, that feels.
see, I didn't even hear what you said. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, so yeah, with the Gemini 3, now you can just type a prompt in and make a game. But it's very clear that everything that it makes, it's completely, I mean, it's what AI does. It's all stolen. It's exactly like Dark Souls. It's exactly like Sonic. It's exactly like Zelda. Makes whatever game you tell it to make, and they're only like 4 little things. It's not like you can make an entire world right now, but you make a game, tell it what to do, what it needs to look like, what it needs to be, and it makes it, and you can move around in it. And it's I don't know how long it's gonna last, because it's pretty. I mean, it's as clear as it can be. Copyright infringement from the biggest company in the world. But who knows? I'm sure it was trained on YouTube, is what I'm thinking, because when they do the Dark Souls one, it literally puts you like on a bridge, like you're trying to do the skip out of the berg, and you fall off the bridge, and then die, and you reload, and then whole new place. And the game reloads and revives you like a game, and it's all a prompt. And
I saw one just like that the other day, except it was GTA. It was just literally like a reskinned Grand Theft Auto. Like, it was the same animations. Trevor was even there. And it was like, this is a brand new game. It was just GTA 5 reskinned. Like, you could even tell, like, one of the places was Michael's house. One of them was Trevor's trailer. You could see like, if you played the games at all, you know exactly what it's copying. It's kind of like shameless and ugly.
It's absolutely shameless.
Just absolutely shameless and ugly. It's so stupid.
I think it's kind of silly though. I mean, at some point AI is going to get into gaming, like it has everything. To me, the only problem with AI is that the average human is so stupid already, that there's a good portion of people who think if AI tells you something, I mean, there are already dozens and dozens of AI psychosis diagnosis that have been given to people. There are companies that, I mean, recently a lot of companies using AI for insurance claims or whatever, and the AI denies people. And then if you call and say, why was I denied? And they say, oh, the AI denied you. They'll deny regular checkups. They'll deny therapy sessions that have been going on for months, but now it's denied. Like, it's just, and the people behind them just say, oh, well, that's the AI. Maybe it'll change. We're already like too reliant on for video games, just because you have to be so much more hands-on and do stuff, and you have to actually know what you're talking about. It's not really a rent scamming kind of thing. Like, it's I feel like it'll be used, but not as much as you still need people behind the board, behind the screen, doing something.
You can't just literally spit something into something and go, oh, it's not gonna work. So I don't know, man. CEO is gonna CEO. They see this big thing where they think they can just press something and it does what it's supposed to do. We already have a bunch of video game companies run by people who don't fucking play video games. It's gonna go swell. It's going great.
Wait until they get to AI like courts or something. It's just I don't think.
Oh, we're 5 minutes away, baby.
It's just weird. I didn't know people were this dumb, and I didn't know people because
they are.
If I have a company that's telling me, oh, they use AI to make a decision, then what am I paying you for? What am I paying you for? If the AI is making a decision for you about your service to me, what am I paying you for? Why don't I just wait till the AI company releases whatever that is, and I'll pay them? Because
I just make my own game at that point. If that's the case,
companies can't skirt their responsibility of actually doing and making and decisions and all this stuff, and they'll get sued and all that stuff. But it's just really a regulatory thing for the games, like the stock market thing. And it crashes the economy. It's going to happen again. AI is going to be able to do something that people are going to say, wow, that's really good. And then whatever it might be replacing is going to take a deep, deep dive before it ever gets to the point of actually replacing. It's just silly.
Yep.
They lost so
Listen,
much
bro, their
Tuesday,
parents...
Thursday.
Listen, bro. This AI shit is cooked. There's people who ask AI advice for how to raise their baby. I think if you look it up, there's a couple that had to take their kid to the hospital because they asked AI what to do because their kid was sick, and they ended up giving the kid like fucking 3 gallons of water. Like it's we're not dealing with the smartest people on either side. It's really not good. It's really not good, man. It's not good. It's not good.
Either side of what?
The AI argument, whatever. I mean, not the argument, but rather the users and the people who are using it who don't understand what they're doing, like this plugging it in for a video game shit. I don't know. It's just the whole thing is just I don't like it. I just don't like it.
Soon the internet will be back to 1999 where they're like, well, be there soon enough. That internet.
Yeah, if we fucking bomb everything. All right. What else we got?
It'll just be so much of everything will be AI. I mean, if you're on Instagram, let's say you're a regular person perusing, go look at posts. 30% of everything you're looking at is either whether it's a comment or the actual video itself. Any ad you're watching, there's probably like a 40% chance that's AI if you're watching an ad. And people don't even know it. Comments you see in the thing, it's bots. It's just actually people will know it, and then you'll just learn like every website you're going to is mostly bots and AI. And then you just like don't go there anymore. That internet where everyone's going to like the same couple of sites because at least like some of those have beating hearts, and everything else is just gonna be AI. Vampire Survivors gets a...
Ho, ho, ho! I've got 5 good reasons for you to shut up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5!
So the Vampire Crawlers will get a demo in February. So the Blacks.
What?
It looks good. I like card games. I like Vampire Survivors. They make...
Nah, they're releasing crack. I said this when they announced this. This is not good for anybody. This is bad. So I will be playing it as soon as it's available. It just looks to be like, Slay the Spire / Vampire Survivor, and that's all you really need to know. I mean, it looks great, so I'm gonna be playing it. They cooked with this one, so I'll be playing it.
You haven't even played it yet.
The gameplay video looks fine. It looks what I need to play it for. I know exactly. Yeah, you can look at it. You can tell exactly what it is, bro.
Yeah, I guess. It looks fine. It looks good. I mean, we'll see. Like I said, you don't know anything about these games. For example,
I don't know anything about these games.
Ball Pit until they're out. You don't know anything about them until they're out.
What about Ball Pit's been out? What are you talking about?
No!
No, not 6. I said 7. Nobody's coming up with 6. Who works out in 6 minutes? You won't even get your heart going, not even a mouse on a wheel.
Oh, I thought you were gonna have something to say.
I thought you were gonna have something to say.
What did you mean nobody plays ball pit? I'm confused. What were you trying to say?
Got it. Go ahead. Keep going.
What were you trying to say? I didn't know. Answer my question.
Saying the game is out. Didn't get the segue.
Yeah, I didn't, because like I've been telling you for 5 minutes or say 10 minutes, you're going in and out. I can't hear everything you're saying. That's why I'm asking questions.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, ball pit, ball X pit. If you call it ball X pit, you might be illiterate. But ball pit got its first pretty cool update last week. I've been playing with it. Actually got to a few of the things that are in it. But I'm almost done with the game. I need to, well, not done rather, but like almost done with the last stage. I need to beat it with a few more people. But yeah, I got two brand new characters that have unique abilities. One of them has the balls that revolve around him, and the other one has 2 falcons on the side of the screen that shoot balls, which is kind of like a variation of another character that shoots 2 different streams of balls, right? Update's great. The new balls are great. The new characters are really awesome. They're kind of overpowered, which I like a lot. And I think every update, I think they said all the DLC for this game will be free. All the updates will be free. They also added new buildings with these guys that give you some new abilities. They added a new boss, I think. And there's some new passive abilities that I haven't come across yet that are also new as well. But all that to say, if you're not playing Ball Pit, oh boy, you should just buy it and play it. It's really good. It's good on everything. It's good on, I play it on Switch too. Because it's good to have it mobile, but it's on Steam, it's on Xbox, it's on PlayStation. I think it's on PlayStation. If it's on PlayStation, it's kind of weird. But it's on PlayStation. It's on PlayStation, Switch, Series X, all that stuff. To me, the best roguelike to come out within the past like year or so, IMO, in that vein, in like the Balatro / like Vampire Survivors vein of things, not so much like a Hades or a Rogue Prince of Persia thing. So yeah, just wanted to point that out. It's simple and it works. It's simple and it's a good game. It works. It's addictive. All the characters are unique. The little base building stuff is necessary and very fun as well. And it's only like $15, I think, off sale. It is on sale right now because of the DLC. So it's like $11 if you have it on, Steam. So go get that. It's a good game. Wanted to drop that after all the AI freak shit they got going on over here. I think we have one more topic, but I don't think Shavar, you ever played Control, right?
Nope.
Yeah, you should play Control. Hit that button, boy.
There's no button for 7.
Damn, son. All right. Well, last topic. I will just. There is a Control sequel finally. It's been behind the scenes, and then financial earnings reports. But it is called Control Resonant, and if you played the first game, it's really cool because you get to play as, God damn it, Jesse Faden's brother. So Jesse Faden's brother is Dylan Faden, who you spent a lot of that first game trying to figure out what happened to him and trying to find him. And now it seems like the roles are reversed in this game because it seems like there's a tragedy that took over the city. Basically, all the stuff in the oldest house got out, and now it's kind of up to Dylan to find Jesse and try to get everything together. So it takes place 17 years after Control takes place 17 years after a specific event, right? So in this one, wait, no, I'm sorry, I think I'm reading this wrong. This is so fucking confusing. Control is a story of 2 supernatural siblings separated as kids. They lived 2 very different lives. Dylan was taken at 10, Jesse was taken at 11. Great. This one's 17 years after. This is 7 years after Control. Thank you, Game of Form. So this is after Control. Jesse's gone. The Hiss lockdown is falling apart. Everything from the the old house or the oldest house is all over Manhattan, right? So this game will be completely different though. It's an action RPG, which I know that the first one was kind of an action RPG. It's more of like a third-person shooter type of thing. But this one, he's going to be Dylan will be using a melee weapon, his the Aberrant, which is like, he's going to be swinging that shit rather than shooting things, right? It does seem to be have like more RPG elements. They said, quote unquote, more meaningful progression, real choices, and distinctive builds. I think they're trying to speak to you Souls players out there. But yeah, I'm excited for this because I've been wanting Control 2 for quite a while because I think Control is one of my favorite games I played last decade. It's very, very, very good game. Has been free and on sale a shit ton over the last like 5 years or so. So if you haven't played it yet, go ahead and pick it up. But yeah, it should be out. Yeah, we actually know it should be out this year, 2026. That's the only release date we have. So hopefully that comes out soon. It's pretty good.
All right, that sounds good. I mean, I haven't played the first one, but you know,
you got it, man. I know you like some Alan Wake. You gotta play some Control, man.
Yeah, well, I got shit to do. Play
beat Yote.
Yeah, I'm doing
that long ass game.
It is pretty long.
Control's a lot shorter. I'll just tell you that much.
Yeah, the Yote is pretty long so far. So we'll see. But all right, well, that's the last thing. You got any recommendations?
Yeah. Once again, play that Ball Pit. Go check that shit out. If you are down on life and you need to see people make worse decisions than you would ever make, unless you've been on this show, go watch Married at First Sight. Some of the weirdest people in the world go on that show, and then they are some of the most insecure, absolutely like hope bankrupted people in the world. Just go watch it. It's any season, no matter. Just pick a dartboard.
I think it's pretty cool.
It feel like a dartboard. Just pick one and go.
It's pretty cruel. It's like if we had a show about like it's pretty clear these people have trouble socializing with people and finding men. I get it. And then we're all looking
There's not a show about gawking at disabled people doing it. There isn't. No.
There is.
Sure.
It's just as gross.
So Love on the Spectrum exists. And also, like, here's the thing, right? Love Island exists too, because half the people on there are probably, mentally handicapped. So they're just hot mentally handicapped people. If you've ever watched that show and listened to those people talk to each other, it's like 10-year-olds talking to each other. Like, those people are actually like brain dead. So Married at First Sight is even better because you just see a bunch of people who are like, I really want to be married. But like, it has nothing to do with love. It has nothing to do with like, they like somebody a lot and they want to marry them. It is literally just, I think that this is where I should be in my life. I want to be married and I should be married. So I ask these people to set me up. When they have like a 7% hit rate, I'm pretty sure, or like a 10% hit rate, like, and they've been doing the show for like over a decade. And that's just the people who are still together, even though the show's less than a decade. Like, it is actually one of the funniest things I've ever watched in my entire life, because these people really came onto the show going, yeah, I just want a wife. Give me a wife. Or I just want a husband. Please give me a husband. And then you're like, actually, I don't like living with this person. Actually, I don't want this because they're not exactly what I want. Like, it's just kind of like they deserve it. But yeah, watch some of that. And also Sunny in Philadelphia. I'm catching up on the last season before the newer one comes out. Fucking hilarious. I watched the Abbott Elementary crossover episode. I watched Abbott's version when it came out like last year, but I just saw the Sunny one like 2 days ago. Incredible. Fucking hilarious. No notes. Really funny. The second episode of the season where Frank goes into a coma, also incredible. Funny ass show. It's never not been funny to me. Very, very much love me some Sunny. So if you haven't caught up on that, go watch that. Or if you never watched Sunny, that's crazy. You should go watch Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's great. It's really good.
All right. I just go play Yote. I think it's a great game. Fallout Season 2 is pretty good so far.
I need to watch that.
To see New Vegas. And it's cool the show is canon. Like, they could have went the way of the show's a show and the games, but the show's canon. So you kind of see the aftermath of a lot of stuff, especially in Season 1, right? We're in the California part of the new California Republic and Shady Sands and all of that stuff. You see that in Season 1. But in Season 2, you see more of the Vegas side, which is cool. See like what's happened after the game. Yeah, go watch that if you haven't been watching. And outside of that, that's this week.
What?
I said that's all I got this week.
That's all you got this week. Okay. Yeah, me too. yeah, we will be keeping an eye on the horrors of video games and AI and all that stuff like that over the next week. You can follow us online at Super Chevy Bro on Twitter. You can also email us superchevybros@gmail.com. Just come through, you know. Also, rest in peace, Michael Watts, Michael 5000 Watts, Swishahouse. Very sad news.
He died?
It's almost as bad. Yeah, dude, he died a couple days ago. Yeah, died on Friday. Very sad. Another Houston legend gone, another Texas legend gone. So go play some Swishahouse. Go listen to some Slim Thug or some shit today. But also Catherine O'Hara. Rest in peace, Catherine O'Hara. That's another sad one for a whole other reason. That kind of sucks. But yeah, no. Besides that, yeah, enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy your weekend, whatever time it is that you're listening to this, and we'll catch you next time.
All right, see you next time. Bye.